Yo, what's going on, guys? Jesse504 here, bringing you all my BBL Week 1 Team Builder and Battle going up against Mario B and his Roll Street Rillabooms. Before I get started, I would just like to do this. It's the habit that all YouTubers should get into. It helps, even though you might not like it. Please be sure to like the video, comment down below what you think, and subscribe if you are new. With that out of the way, pretty quick, I'd say we can just get into the team builder. And we've got Mario's team. He had the first pick overall in the league, so he got Marshadow before us, and then he paired that with Latios, Heatran, Clefable, Zarude, Blastoise, Nidoking, Raikou, Exploud, and Rotom Frost. Mons that I expect. Marshadow, of course, it is an Uber. It comes to every game. It stabs. Do not get beaten. I don't think there's any scenarios where Marshadow doesn't come. Latios, I think, comes as well. Very strong stabs. Gives him a way to consistently outspeed and revenge Garchomp if he runs like a Scarf on it. It's his only removal outside of Blastoise and Rotom. Rotom I don't think comes. Heatran is good. I think it comes Chople Berry for Xerneas. Clefable can probably come bulky through Garchomp, just like as a bulky way to switch into that. Could come setup. I don't think setup is the best. I think Zarude probably comes for Spectrier. And then last mon could really be any of them, honestly. I like to lean Raikou just because of the speed option, and Electric is pretty good into my team, I would say. Outside of Garchomp, I'm pretty afraid of electric types. So, yeah, I think all that being said, I think those are the 6. Blastoise could come. I don't think it does, because as a bulky water doesn't really help him with many of my threats. Could help him with Celesteela, but like it gets walled by Rotom. I don't think Smash can come here. Nidoking is just a bit too slow, I would say, against my team to really get much done, because Selly can live a hit from it and kill it back with an Earthquake. Garchomp can obviously outspeed. Xerneas can outspeed and hit it with a Zen Headbutt or a Psychic, so I don't think that mon comes. Exploud could come to check Spectre, and I'd, truth be told, don't switch into it that well, but it's also fine not coming. And then Rotom Frost I just don't think comes. I think Raikou does what it does better, unless he really wants to go into Electric Spam, in which case I probably have to devote my own, one of my mons later down the line that you guys will see, to switching into that Rotom Frost, but I don't think it comes. And if he had to drop any of those first 5, I'd say Clefable is probably the most likely to not come, so he could fit on like one of those other mons, or Raikou might not come, but I would say that those are the most likely. So yeah, getting into it, the set that you guys have been able to see for about a minute or two is this Xerneas set with Substitute, 3 attacks. Look at how it rips him. His only resists to Fairy are Heatran, which gets 2 KO'd by close combat, and Nidoking, which gets OHKO'd by Zen Headbutt. So I think it can get 2 KO'd if he is really bulky, but other than that, Marshadow gets OHKO'd, Latios gets OHKO'd, Clefable gets 2 KO'd, Zarude gets OHKO'd, Blastoise gets 2 KO'd, Raikou gets OHKO'd or 2 KO'd depending on how bulky he is, Exploud gets OHKO'd, and Rotom gets OHKO'd. This Xerneas is a monster. Speed for Nidoking, because we are liking outspeed Nidokings, unlike some people. We do like to outspeed Nidoking. So yeah, there is my Xerneas set. Pretty straightforward. It, I think, does really well here. Up next is Garchomp with the Yachi Berry. We've got Earthquake, Scale Shot, Stealth Rock, and Toxic. We have speed once again for Nidoking. His team kind of does have that speed gap in between Zarude and Nidoking, which is somewhat exploitable. However, his top end is really good. And so we've got that same exact speed stat with a Yachi Berry for potential coverage, like an Ice Punch on a Life Orb or Banded Marshadow that can't kill us outside of that. Ice Beam Latios if he doesn't want to miss Draco. I don't think that's a bring though. Ice Beam Clefable if that comes. I don't think that's a bring though. But more importantly, Ice Beam Nidoking or Ice Beam Exploud, or even Rotom Frost. But we don't really touch that one that well. We have rocks here. I think rocks are nice to get chip on things. I don't think Blastoise comes outside of that. His only removal is a defogging Latios or Rotom, and I also don't think Rotom comes, and I don't think defog Latios is very good. I don't think that comes. And rocks are important for a couple roles with one of my last mons, and I'll be sure to touch on those. And then Toxic is just nice because I don't think we were sweeping with Sword Stance here, and I didn't want to like buff up on Marshadow in case like I accidentally don't scout for Sash or something like that. And that's the other reason why Stealth Rocks are so good. Sash for my next mon, which is a really good sweeper if Marshadow doesn't take his boosts. Scale Shot's nice over Dragon Claw to A, boost speed, but B, hit through sub, like sub Raikou could come, or even sub Marshadow. I think that's nice, and also to potentially beat Haban Berry Latios. I think all three of those make Scale Shot good, and then the dual stab combo is unresisted. It's perfect neutral coverage at best. Up next, we have this sweeper. I think towards the end of the game can go in Celesteela with leftovers, EQ, Heavy Slam, Air Slash, and Autotomize. I thought about going Weakness Policy, but in that I just didn't see how exactly I could proc it reliably. But I think I probably could have if I invested a bit more in bulk and was smarter with my EVs. However, I wasn't. I just saw a set that worked, and I didn't try to like make it better and like spend more time than I needed to, because the set was still really good. With EQ, Heavy Slam kind of just nukes everything. Air Slash is good for the Blastoise and Zarude, and then Autotomize. The EVs look weird, but they are good, trust me. Speed lets us outspeed something Scarfed. I think Scarf Nidoking at +2. And then max attack is really good, and we are beast boosting our attack, of course. And so I think that combo is just really good as a sweeper, and it's also like good to beat a lot of its checks if it can get that auto up between Heatran and Raikou. Up next, we've got Tangela. This is the Marshadow counter, believe it or not. Max HP, max defense, bold nature with Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Leech Seed, and Stun Spore. Stun Spore, we probably click on the Marshadow to slow it down. We chew every Life Orb set we don't get 2-KO'd by, and we don't get 2-KO'd by Banded 98.8% of the time, which is as good as we can get. And that's with close combat. And if we click Giga Drain, obviously we never get 2-KO'd, or Leech Seed if we hit, which 90% of the time we do. And Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Leech Seed, Stun Spore. I wish this thing got like a stronger bug move like Pollen Puff. If it did, it would have been really nice. I would have brought that, and it would have been great for the Zarude and the Latios, but unfortunately it doesn't. And so we're stuck with Giga Drain, Leech Seed, Stun Spore, and Sludge Bomb. The Leech Seed is nice because it can potentially get that equivalent to Rock's Chip on the Heatran. That is really nice for my last mon, like I was saying. And then Giga Drain is just good to potentially stay healthy, and Sludge Bomb is to break Zarude sub, so we aren't like passive setup for a bulk up Zarude, and Stun Spore is good for paralysis. I normally don't like to be like paralysis spam for no reason, but I think I have reason here because Marshadow outspeeds my whole team that I am bringing, aside from my last one, which is a Scarfer. And Latios is also really nice because it's the same thing, and then potentially Sun Spraying and Nidoking or something like that could be good as well. It's pretty spammable because I don't think you bring Raikou in on it. If you bring Rotom Frost, that could be scary, but like I'm saying, I just don't think it comes. Up next is Rotom Wash, which is our Spadef mon here. We kind of got that Fizdef Spadef pairing with Hydro Volt, Discharge, and Pain Split. Pain Split's really nice to potentially give myself some longevity heal up on the Clefable or something like that. Dual stabs are good, and this is my primary answer to Heatran. Can come in on that and then force it out, and more than likely just Volt on it. And I can also take hits from Nidoking because that one is scary, but just the momentum I grab from coming in on Heatran, clicking Volt Switch, and bringing in my Selly on the Zarude or my Xerneas on the Zarude is really good. And I feel like that's a play pattern that I can hit and fall into a couple times a game. And if I can do that and put on the pressure with those mons, I should be good to win. And so that's kind of why I've got this here. And then last but not least, we have Lucario with our Choice Scarf, and yeah, CC, Meteor Mash, Shadow Claw, and Earthquake. Look at that, it has almost perfect, super effective coverage on the whole team. Here we got Shadow Claw for the Marshadow, and Latios, EQ, and CC for the Heatran. That's what I was getting to. Rock's Chip makes that EQ guaranteed kills Fizdef Heatran. I think Spadef comes because he probably tunnels on Spadef Zern, but I think that's good. We've got Meteor Mash for the Clefable, close combat for the Zarude, nothing for the Blastoise but a strong close combat, Earthquake for the Nidoking and Raikou, and close combat for the last two. So yeah, this mon has almost perfect, super effective coverage for everything, and I opted for physical so that we could get Shadow Claw to be super effective on the Mars Shadow, be the strongest move that we can hit it with. So yeah, this is the team. Let me know what you guys think, obviously. And before we get to the battle, please do check if you're subscribed and like the video. I'm sorry I said I would do it quickly at the start, but I had to add it in one more time. And yeah, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the battle. Alrighty, and we are at team preview for week 1. We see Clefable, Marshadow, Latios, Raikou, what's it called? Heatran and Zarude. So things to note here. I really like lead Lucario. Step Rotom. I really like just leading Lucario. It just gets off a big hit on everything. And like it's not like the most needed mon here. It's just kind of meant to break. Because I don't think cleaning is tough because it's tough to lock, but locking the right thing is potentially huge. No X-Plot. X-Plot was kind of cooking me in mocks, I'm not going to lie. But it's not here, which is good because I don't really switch into it that well. But just the combo of Rotom plus Tangela can kind of handle most of his threats. And other than that, it should be pretty good. I'm going to sit there, and I've got my sets in the calc. I have other sets in the calc, though, but it's fine. I can find my sets quickly enough. And yeah, hopefully Xerneas can go in. All we need for it to go in is Heatran to die, because he only has 1 resist. He could be Flame Body, potentially. My fire type is Incin, so I wouldn't put it out of the question for him to be Flame Body. And he's also not that fire weak, but I'm cold, by the way. It's the winter. However, it isn't snowing yet. Jetstream. That's Latios. Where are you? Lucario from a Latios. 50. We would die to a Specs hit, whereas Xerneas, if he's Specs Psychic, it'll be an issue. But then we can sort of pivot into our Selly. That's the only real issue. I'm gonna make the Xerneas play. Yeah, Specs Lati is potentially scary, but other than that, we should be pretty okay. I don't know if he can afford Specs here. We got the Fairy Aura. He goes for Aura Sphere. Perfect. Literally free. And we will reveal our leftovers. And then I'm just going to click Substitute. You are definitely going to switch, my man. I'm going to sub, and then I'm going to CC that Heatran twice, and it's going to be beautiful. Yeah. Let's go, Xerneas. Plumer. Yeah, because this thing clicks Lava Plume, I guess. Xerneas to a Heatran. We get behind our sub. Nice and quickly. Xerneas is so big, too. Let me make you level 50. I don't want to be doing 17.6. Yeah. So we cleanly 2-hit KO Spadaf. And we don't as cleanly 2-hit KO physically defensive. I don't think we do. But it gets close, and the chip is really nice. We pop the Chople and do enough. Okay, you are Spadaf, or that is a crit. That has to be a crit. Yeah. That's fine. I can just click it again. Flash Cannon, break my sub. That's fine. I'm gonna go Rotom here. I feel like there's like little drawback in doing so. You either preserve this Mon, or actually, just like a close combat might be free. I can look at his team, just like... It's like close combat potentially lets in Marshadow. Other than that, it doesn't really let anything in that freely. Maybe like Latios, I guess. But then you're switching Latios in on a Xerneas. And then you're like kind of forced out by me. Yeah, we just CC, and we just see a dead Heatran. More defense and Spadef drops. And he does get the Flame Body. Fuck. He was Flame Body. But statistically, that's in his favor. And Play Rough still does so much to things, like, and now Xerneas is a bit more expendable. However, we still don't want to expend it, obviously, but it did its job, getting rid of that Heatran. Beat his check. Cool. Heatran is dead. Chuck Norris is Marshadow. Tangela time. Tangela time. Because we are minus a bunch of defense. But other than that, like, we chew like every Marshadow hit pretty easily. Yeah, we chew Adamant Life Orb, like, very easily. Baby Caleb, let's go. The GOAT. Close combat. Eat it up. That is Life Orb, or Banded, if he doesn't take Recoil. That is Choice Band. I'm going back into my Xerneas. That is Choice Band as fuck. He doubles. Jetstream, perfect. Yeah. You're a Choice Band as fuck, my man. I'm curious. Just like out of curiosity. Xerneas to a Latios. Level 50. But I am burned. Status. Burn. We do 80 to 98.4. Or 94.8. I'm gonna get behind this up. You're not gonna give me that much chip. I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe you give me that much chip. Especially when you're not specs, I don't think. I didn't look. Yeah, but switch, perfect. Thickums is Clefable. So he does get his Fairy Aura boosted Moonblast on me, but that's fine. He's probably also Spadef on this mon. Let me just look. Yeah, we don't do a lot to this, unfortunately, because we are burned. If we weren't burned, we would be like 2 at KO. But we are like close to doing like 3 at KO. Play rough, we do connect, and he is physically defensive. And he Moonblasts. Sully. He has lefties, which is fine. Good thing that he's not with Beery Berry for like my Selly or something. But yeah, I definitely keep the Xerneas around. And I think I just get into my Selly. And I just click Heavy Slam, and then I can potentially get chip elsewhere, like force like a Heavy Slam chip on the Raikou or something. He Calm Minds. Okay, I just Heavy Slam here. I have to. We're fast. We should be faster than this mon. Yeah. BizDef CM. If he is bold, he like barely chews, I think. It does 83.1 to 98. So after lefties, it'll be a roll. I have to click Heavy Slam. He stays in. And, oh, we didn't get the roll. Fuck. And now he's going to Flamethrower me. Damn it. That was a close roll. But, oh, we don't die. We don't die. Oh, fuck you. Why'd you burn me, Mario? That's annoying. That's kind of annoying. Yeah. Damn. That's tough. Now I'm annoyed about being burnt on things. I just Earthquake in case you want to like go Raikou or something. And now you can get your Marshadow back in to like potentially steal a boost or something from me. God damn it. That's tough. But we should be fine. This mon is doing its job and a half. Yeah, you have to be like max. I wonder how much Lucario did. Lucario would have done even less with Meteor Mash. Lucario's kind of weak, which is what I found while prepping this week. It was kind of sad. It was kind of really sad. Come on, what are you thinking about? You thinking about going into Raikou? He is. Ooh. El Tigre. We take our El Chippo. Yes. We'll take that chip. And we pop a Shuka Berry. Let's go. We do about nothing, but we did pop a Shuka, which is good. I would expect him to be Shuka on this, I feel like, because my set is annoying. My autonomized set. But yeah, I have no reason to let this thing go quite yet. I can just get in my Garchomp. Yeah, and if he subs, I have Scale Shot into EQ. If he doesn't, I'm just going to get out my rocks. Probably. Unless he Calm Minds. If he Calm Minds, I just click EQ. He Volts. Cannot do that to me. No siree. Rocks up. If you're Magnet Rise, that's kind of cool, I guess. El Tigre is getting switched out for Thickums. Clefable comes back in. Clefable's going to take an EQ. And I get free rocks. Thank you. Thank you. Like, yeah, that's why like I don't get Preserving Clef there. But thanks for the Shuka Berry, Monch, and thanks for the Clefable, I guess now. Yeah. There's EQ. I could have been as a D in the last slot, but I really didn't feel like I was sweeping with Garchomp this week. And I also just didn't want Marshadow to be getting, like, hella boosts. You know the vibe. You know the vibe. Clefable. Garchomp kills Clefable. Cool. Like, what comes out? Zarude? Marshadow? Marshadow comes out. I just Scale Shot into EQ. Because you're banded. Garchomp from a Marshadow. With Ice Punch. You're Jolly Band, I believe. And you're level 50. Ice Punch, we do Chew. Yeah. Chuck Norris. Yeah, perfect. This is actually fantastic. I just click Scale Shot. And I Chew out of band. For sure. Like, for sure. CC does more. But I'm Yachi. Cool. Yeah, we Chew from out of banded. Yeah, that is what you are. And Scale Shot might just kill with the -1. It'll be close depending on how many hits we get. Nah, I don't think we will. We might. Yeah, no we don't, but that's fine. Just Earthquake time. Your ass don't have a switch in. Yeah, I just click Earthquake. I kind of miss Sword and Shield Wi-Fi battles just after doing so many BDSP ones. Like, the threat of the timer is, like, not there at all. But, like, I also just am a clicker. I'm a clicker at heart. Zarude. That is fine by me. I'm not going to try to preserve anything. I'm just going to EQ. I could have Scale Shot it again, but, like, it's not worth risking a miss. I'll take my chip on this Mon, too. Like, it's kind of nice. There's no point in not saving my Garchomp here when I can just get free... I don't need free Baby Caleb yet. I can go free Lucario, though, and potentially get a Justified. Which could just let me sweep clean with Close Combat. If you click Close Combat here, though, ooh, that could have been bad, but I don't think you do. For whatever reason, I just don't think you're clicking Close Combat here. You click U-turn. Okay, I probably got coverage for whatever you want to go into. Hopefully you go Marshadow, and I just Shadow Claw straight through your ass. Oh, he still has his Latios. I'm gonna Shadow Claw. He has his Latios, he has his Marshadow. Just, yeah. I'm gonna click Shadow Claw here. You do not expect my Choice Scarf. And you're lefties. Cool. That's perfectly fine by me. Cause I don't even think you kill me. I'm gonna Shadow Claw. Just don't want to risk a miss. You're gonna find out that we are Scarf here. And yeah, that's gonna be a cleave to a KO. Defogs away the rocks too. But we got our Garchomp still alive. Yeah. You can lower my evasion all you want. You might just go Zarude again. But that's fine if you do. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Damn. Now I kind of wish I mashed. No reason to, like, make a double or anything. Actually, I can go Xerneas pretty freely. I can go Xerneas really freely. He definitely just brought a Latios that would have gotten trapped and killed by Wobbuffet, by the way. But it would just let him free Marshadow. Yeah, cool. So we get him on a double. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. We're just kind of calling him out here. I don't know. I don't think we die to a Power Whip. I'll just click very free play rough at this point. I could just play for a 6-0. I don't think I can, but I might be able to just play rough here. Because he is getting fairly chipped. He just U-turns. Alright. It's fine. You're probably getting your Raikou here. Raikou could be an issue, kinda. So I'm getting low on certain mons. But the free chip that we will get is nice. Yeah. I wish our rocks were up with these shitty default Gladios. It's not shitty because it worked, but I guess. You probably do kill with like a powerful T-Bolt here, but I'm just gonna click play rough again. Maybe you don't kill. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Am I right? This mon is so strong. That was burnt. Thunderbolt. Come on, dear. Let's go. And we connect. That had me worried for a second, but Raikou is dead. Xerneas picks up its second kill of the week. And at this point, Lucario is getting kind of close to just mashing through Mario's team. Yeah, this mon is nuts. Holy. I'm already impressed. I mean, like, I knew I was gonna be. It's a fucking Xerneas, but, like, are we just gonna see Marshadow come out here and try to like sneak me or something? Bandit sneak. Sipping on the LaCroix, listening to that new Juice WRLD. Yeah, Chuck Norris, my ass. Tangela time. We're at 151. And I just click Sludge Bomb after this, and like Meteor mashes. Yeah, very free. Very close to just cleaning through Mario's team, like I was saying. Baby Caleb. Spectral Thief too. Yeah, not even, yeah. Not even close combat. I just click Sludge Bomb. No reason not to click that. It should nab us a kill here. And if it doesn't, we're fine. But I think he goes Zarude. Why did I say it so weird? Oh, Latios. That's fine. I almost Sunspored there. I probably should have. It was like very low drawback. But if we get the poison, we'll just kill that. No, we won't quite kill it. Not quite. That's fine though. That's very fine. I just like don't want him freely roosting, I guess. But like I don't really have a good pivot into this. I know that I need to keep this mon alive. So I think we let the 6-0 dream go, sack the Selly. It is not useful in the slightest. Because we're really close to just mashing through his team. Don't click Roost, please. Mystical Fire. Perfect. Use Mystical Fire or Sphere. Yeah, Latios gets 1 kill on Fort. But, good on Mario for positioning himself into a kill. Nothing really I could do about it. Cario comes in, click Meteor Mash. I don't think Zarude is low enough quite yet. Meteor Mash. Hopefully we hit. We should hit. But who knows? He's thinking about something. Or my Wi-Fi is just that bad. I don't think it's that bad, but if he goes hard Zarude, we win, I think. He could be Scarf with the way that he's just been clicking U-turn, but I don't think Scarf is a good bring here, although we do have a Spectrier. I feel like AV would be better or something like that with Synthesis to be able to outstall my Spectrier. Meteor Mash, disconnect, bada bing bada boom, adios. Good job, Lucario. Meteor Mash is a pretty cool move. No attack raises. I'm for it, but, you know, can't really complain. Tangela plus regen should be able to win this game. I think we have it on lock. So Rude comes out. I just click Meteor Mash. There's no reason for me not to click Meteor Mash. Yeah, basically. I just mash the A button. I feel like. I should regen up my Tangela at some point. Like if he ever gets a kill, I'll probably have to regen up my Tangela, take Rough Skin, or make him take Rough Skin chip from my Garchomp on his Marshadow, but I just click Meteor Mash. And if he close combats me, that's fine. He just U-turns. Okay, dead Marshadow. You have to play for my choke, I think. Which is fine. Yeah. Yeah, we win. Yes, sir. Chuck Norris should die, and if not, you'll die to the Meteor Mash that we hit after. Yeah, that we hit after, right? The Meteor Mash miss doesn't matter, I don't think. Damn, I really want Rotom to do something just because I like its nickname. But it didn't. Yeah, he just sneaks for the chip. Oh shit, that's a crit, right? No, that's just that strong. Well, now you're locked into sneak. Holy shit. Wow. That, yeah, wow. Left me speechless. I just Sludge Bomb. Because you are locked into sneak. So he's going to be able to bring down the diff, I think, here by just clicking sneak. And then I'll have to regen. Yeah. I think we should be able to pick up the dub. Or Mario's just like taking time every turn. I mean, like, it's the end game. Like, there's no reason for him not to be taking time, but, like, why take time when you don't need to? I feel like this game, wow. I'm calculating this. Like, I didn't realize the card was that bad. Choice band. Zoland. He got like a lower percent chance roll, I think, to kill my Lucario, but and we get that, and then I just click Sludge Bomb. This thing does get knocked. You can't like knock an EVL. Yeah, I just Sludge Bomb. And then I regen. Because I'll wall you. Darkest Lariat, yeah, this shouldn't do anything. Baby Caleb the goat. That crit didn't matter. I would appreciate it on the Marshadow though. Just playing around crit, something that I should consider here. I feel like yes it is. Yeah, for sure. I play around crit. I just regen. I have to play around crit. Like, why not? Take my guaranteed 3 out instead of my 96 point something percent or 95 point something percent 4-0. No reason. The Nuzlocker in me is activated. Except I'm sacking him on. Think of it like the champion. Yeah. TC. Bye-bye. I just Giga Drain. I just didn't... Yeah, I didn't want to die to crit. And now we do not die to crit because we are like 1 off of full. So a good game to my homie Mario B. We end up picking up that clean 3-0 victory. Xerneas showed out. Lucario disappointed, but I have faith for the future. Yeah. He didn't crit, but what if he did? You know? Yeah, and that seals it. We are officially 1-0 in the BBL. And yeah, next week I don't know who we take on, but I know that I'm enjoying the team so far. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, all that stuff. Especially if you don't want to miss any more of our BBL run. Playlist link below. And yeah, do be sure to check out Mario and the rest of the BBL coaches. They also should be below. But yeah, without further ado, until next time, Jesse504 out. Peace.